Hello, I'm Karen Elgersma, excited to interview two award-winning documentary filmmakers, owners of True Story Productions, and you're watching Go Island on Shaw TV. On today's show, James Green meets a scuba diver who decorates his house with his underwater treasures. And in a disposable society, we meet one man who truly understands how precious life and time really are. And Dan Kahn goes fishing. All that and more on Go Island.
Go Island is brought to you by German Auto Import Network.
Hello, and thank you so much for joining us on Go Island. We have a very special edition of Go today because we have two documentary filmmakers in the house today. Yes, we do. And I'm telling you, I just finished watching their documentary, and the jaw is still on the floor. It is riveting. It is shocking, it is dramatic, it is amazing, it is, you have to watch it with someone else because you want to talk about it after. I'd like to introduce April Butler. Hello, April. And Gillian, go on, here we go.
Hrankowski.
Hrankowski, she had to help me with her name. Let's begin with the premise, the title of this doc. It is titled, April Butler.
Father Figures, and it's about my father, who's 73, who's dating a 23-year-old Filipino girl. I'm here to see my dad and his fiance, who he's crazy in love with.
I'm going to go meet my future stepmom.
But she's really young.
There's a good 50 years.
It's not normal. I love him.
It's clear to me that you must have a very synergistic relationship, because I forgot that I was watching a documentary and I felt like I was in that room, I was in that moment. What's your relationship like when you guys are working together?
Well, we first met on the Brothel Project. So we worked on the Brothel Project, which aired on Global Television years ago, and we knew we wanted to work together. We're very good friends, and we have a very good mix of business, get things done, and personal balance. So when stuff goes down in Father Figures, we really relied on that relationship to sort of keep us grounded and still go forth, because we originally, started this out as a quirky documentary. Isn't this weird? My dad's 73, he's dating a 23-year-old. That's kind of strange. And once we got deep into it, it became a very different documentary. So that's when our strong relationship and our friendship really helped pull us through.
Oh, it was crucial. I mean, it was the glue that stuck it together, because when you watch the documentary, you'll see that some stuff happens that, things could have gone either way. We could have bailed completely, or we could have kept going. And because we have such a tight friendship, we were able to keep going and tell the story, which is a really important story to tell.
Crazy good. It's so good. I want everyone to watch it, and then I'm going to host like a Let's Talk About It party. And I will invite you all so we can talk about it. We're going to continue to talk to these amazing doc filmmakers, and we're going to show you clips of this movie in just a moment. But first, have you ever been down to Fisherman's Wharf and walked around and seen all those cool float homes? How about that one that has like all the cell phones glued to the side and all sorts of funky stuff? Well, James Green met the homeowner, who's also, yes, a diver, and you'll find out why he has that sort of crazy house that he has. Thanks for that story, James Green. I have to say, I always go up to that little house and stare at all the cell phones on the wall, and I'm amazed at what cell phones used to look like. One forgets. We are here at the Shaw TV studio talking to very talented filmmakers, April and Gillian, who are so excited to premiere on Tuesday night.
On Knowledge Network at 8 o'clock and repeat at midnight.
Absolutely. Father Figures, which is one of the most riveting documentaries I've seen in 2013. It is shocking. It is touching. It's the kind of doc that you want to talk about after. It's one of those. we're going to show a scene to our viewers now. Can you give us a little 411 about what they're about to see?
This is when we first go to Dale and Gurley's home. So Dale, my father, their house, and sort of get a lay of what it's like to live in their house and their relationship.
Because, of course, Dale, her 73-year-old dad, has fallen in love with a 23-year-old woman who lives in the Philippines. And they've now moved to the Philippines. They're living together. And April has now met them. And Gillian is there helping doc it all. So watch.
Are your plans to bring Gurley to Canada?
Not right now.
He told me he's been a millionaire.
He's been a millionaire? I'm not sure where my loyalties stand. Who needs to know the truth?
I'm not sure I can handle this, April.
Everything's changed.
It's...
No. Is it because I'm saying stuff you don't want to hear about Dale?
Why aren't you doing the right thing?
the right thing by you or the right thing by me?
It's just uncomprehendable wrong now. Everything is just hollow.
Conversation is over.
If you want to find out how the story ends, how it flows, how it changes, how the plot thickens, then tune in on Tuesday night to the Knowledge Network. One of the things that I hope is that this documentary goes way beyond the Knowledge Network. Although we love the Knowledge Network, what are your hopes? You're going to head off to Amsterdam to the Independent Film Festival there. What do you hope will happen with this doc?
Well, with international recognition like IDFA, which is huge, we get lots of international broadcasters, including U.S. broadcasters, that we're hoping are going to see it and want to buy it, and then it can actually have an international home on network television.
Set your PVR, Tuesday night, 9 o'clock, Knowledge Network. Fantastic, fantastic documentary. It's only an hour of your life. Go crazy. And then you'll want to keep it on the PVR so you can show it to everyone. Now, people's stories truly are better than fiction sometimes. And our very own VJ Paul Ballstein met one man who at the age of 3, this guy's mom's doctor said, "Oh, you know what? He's sick. You got 2 healthy sons. Don't worry about him." That's right. He was almost disposed of. He's a very fascinating man with a good story. I'll let Paul tell it. We have another beautiful story, another story that grips your heart, makes you think. It's a little longer than Paul's, but it is a brand new documentary that'll be premiering on the Knowledge Network on Tuesday night. Remind everyone the name and what it's about, so people who just tuned in.
Father Figures is about my father, who's 73, who's dating a 23-year-old, and it's a point of view documentary, so I'm right in there, and Gillian's shooting my dad. It's weird having someone else in charge of my dad, who's so young.
She says God brought us together. My life has been reborn.
Super's ready.
Thank you.
Are you terrified, April?
Yeah. It's really personal, and it's my personal stuff. So, it was good. We've had some screenings with the Doxa Film Festival. So, the reaction isn't as strong against me, because you're always wondering, will people judge me? Will people think I'm a bad person? But the other side of this is that, I feel that a lot of people hide a lot of the stuff that's going on in their lives. Yeah. And, if people were more open and honest about the problems in their families or the stuff that's going on with them, then people would be a lot happier. We wouldn't all be like the happy, shiny Facebook people. So part of that is, being in the documentary and just laying it all out there. You see me crumble.
Yeah. You do. I'm telling you, it's absolutely riveting. And one of the things that I love about it is it will not only open discussion, but it'll open your heart, because we all have pain and secrets. And April sharing her secret in such a raw and vulnerable way, I'm telling you, it's going to open many families up for discussions. And of course, that's when healing happens. We have to take a very short break, but go nowhere. And when we come back, Dan Kahn is out learning how to fish. It's a crazy story. And of course, more with our 2 award-winning documentary filmmakers. Thanks for that story, Jen Moranitz. Of course, Jen has now moved over to our Vancouver Go. She is just over the water. She will continue to send us amazing stories, but we do miss her already. One thing that you have to do, my friends, on Tuesday night, right now, do it right now. Set your PVR to Knowledge Network. At what time, April Butler?
9 p.m. October 8th.
Absolutely. And why should they do that, Gillian?
You need to see the world broadcast premiere of our documentary Father Figures, and you can get more information on www.fatherfiguresdocumentary.com. Take the quiz, Love or Money. Which is it going to be for you?
And when you look at the poster, it says A Lifetime of Family, a shocking discovery and an impossible choice. And I watched the doc this morning, and I am telling you, it is all true. This is a absolutely beautifully told, raw, vulnerable story that will make you think, it will make you care, it will make you want to call your best friend and say, come over, we're gonna open a bottle of wine and talk about this. I'm very proud of both of you. I really am.
Did it challenge what you thought you believed?
Yeah, it absolutely did. In fact, I have to talk, we've been talking in between takes, we're like yapping away because I'm still so fascinated by all the big, shocking things that happen in it. Don't you want to watch it? Right, set your PVR. Thank you both so much, and thank you for having the courage to tell this story. I'm just so proud that you did it. Victoria filmmakers, they're going to be famous. Look at those faces. Look right now. Wait, they're going to be winning awards because this really is a beautiful, beautiful story. So thank you for coming in.
Thanks for having us.
And thank you for watching. If you have any thoughts, feedback, questions, you want to know more about fatherless figures, who do you call? You call us. There's all sorts of ways to get a hold of us. Email, Facebook, our Twitter feed. See us around town. Say hi. Thanks for watching.
Go Island is brought to you by German Auto Import Network. Men's Wardrobe by DG Bremner & Co. Menswear and accessories. Hair services provided by Salon J.